here are some points about the effective utilization and clear organization. Need of it is to project the market quickly. Then here there are good strategies also. Examples are here given for pharmaceutical industries also there. There are some industries are there, and those are the some of the examples. Major players were companies and Glaxo originally interest in the baby food also. And now there are some insufficiency of R&D process also. Increasing competition with the similar products reaching the market. Then there is also rules of project management here. Here the role of project management will be find here, and those of the point here are also given. Then those are points are also given here in some of the projects also there. There are some points here must be related to the some points must be here, and the structure of the project is also given there. Then here are some understand the organization mission, then centralizing on problems, then concentrating on present customers, then overstress technology. Then there is also some points about the, here are some points here, explain the team managers. Then there are some points about the some of the analyze organization mission, then set distance aims and investigate them. There is also mission statement here, and this mission statement will be here also given in this. Everyone organization must have aware of the missions, including organization philosophy also there. Then there are some here facilities with the hospital design services. Then there are provide information technology services. Then there are some long run objectives also there. Objectives translate mission to concrete, measurable, specific teams also there. And there are some points also there are. Then analyze the formulate strategy to reach objectives. Then there is the implementation of strategies through the project. Then there are some points about the discussions also here. And you will find that the some points are here. Need for the project portfolio. Then there are some points about the organization politics also here. There are some organization politics will be here, and those politics must be there, and those are some points must be here. And then there are some advantages of this one, brings control regulation. Then there are also points about the priorities, association, then allocation resources, equities risk, then improve supports and justifies killing project also there. There are some points about the here also given. Then there are also here, there are portfolio management systems also there. There are some portfolio management system ensuring projects, then blueprint of portfolio management. Then there are some here also, some points here must be there. Then classification of the project. Then there is sources of proposals, then evaluation of proposals, ranking proposals. Then there are some points are must be here, and those points must be here given about the ranking proposals, evaluation of the scope, then evaluation of the priorities, impact of the project on the meeting portfolio objectives also there. There are some points also here given, and those points are into portfolio management, for project prior utilization methods. This is checklist method, and in this method you will find that there are some checklist method. A set of criteria is defined against which all projects are evaluated. A project may only proceed when it is satisfies all criteria there. There are some pair comparison also, and this pair comparison is decided by the some of the points here must be given, and those here compare each project and against all others. Then here is also the project of here is the project of optimizing the portfolio also. There are some points must be here, and those here points must be here. Portfolio management will be here, and checklist method. This is a set of criteria is defined against which all projects are evaluated. A project may not only when it is satisfied all criteria also there. There are paid comparisons here. Comparison which is against all others. One is with the most favorable project scoring. One and other scoring 0. Projects then be ordered based on total sources. Dynamic order list and set of criteria is defined on the basis of the which projects are ranked here. There are also some objectives of the optimizing portfolio also, and there are some objectives here. Maximize the value of the launch products. Then there is also second is generate information there. Then objectives minimize the launch product, few products with a high average value, and large products must be there. Number of products with a lower average, reducing expenditure on the project through the efficiency measures or concentrating on low risk product also there. There are optimizing the portfolio by management analyze. Here potential launches over time, number of launches, probability of the occurrences, then Monte Carlo simulation, reasonable range of the possibilities outcome here. Optimizing the portfolio by risk, test key attributes of the product as well as also possible there. Generate information and reduce future uncertainty. Then there is also force early failure, then minimize the damage from negative outcomes and maximize the returns on positive outcomes here. There are some here portfolio management process also there. There are here linking portfolio management strategy is there. And in this process, you will find that in top-down approach, resources are allocated to areas of the portfolio of the projects and are prioritized here within these. Define the allocation split between early stage and late stage, the development projects and the priorities is separately here. Then in the bottom up approach, projects are considered in detail and priorities at this level. The strategic fit of the project is here given at the scoring method also. There are some criteria for the project selection. First one is a financial method. It is preferred method to evaluate projects are payback period in years estimated project cost annual saving. Second is return on investment, that is ROI. Then third is net personal present value, NPV, uses time value of money, cash flows and probability here. The second point is that is of non-financial criteria. And this contains the strategic, less tangible, restore corporate and enhance brand recognition also. There are some multi-criteria also there. Selection models. Here, checklist model, list of the questions to refresh potential project, then determine acceptance or rejection, flexibility in the choosing different projects, then fails to answer the value of potency project or relative importance, fails to allow comparison with the other potential project, then room for the power play. Here, example is given here, criteria and weightage are there. There are some points must be here, detail of these points. Stay with the core competence 2, urgency 2, strategic fit 2, 25% of sales from new product 2.5, improve customers loyalty 1, reduce defects less than 1% is 1, and return on investment 18% plus, that is 3 here. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 projects are here. A1, project 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here project 1 is A1, B8, 26,065 and weightage total 66. Project second 27 total, project 3 32, and project 4 has the total of 102. Here the highest project will be number project 4, that is it has the highest priority than project 1 also. So the project screen out here, project number 2 and project 3, if criteria is weighted total should be more than 50. That means project number 2 27, and here project number 3 has weighted total 32. So these two projects must be project screen now, because here applying selection model, project classification and project fit organization strategy, selecting a model multiply criteria to select the project also here. Optimize the use of the capital resources and human to increase return on investment in long term or long run here. Then researching new technology, ethical position. Here the point number 510 is assessing project portfolio. David and Matson scheme here, bread and butter here, improvement to service current production, easy to accomplish, then produce modest commercial value also there. There are some examples here, software upgrades and manufacturing of cost reduction here, pearls. Then there is next point is this is here, low risk development projects with the commercial payoff, then revolutionary commercial progress using proven technology. Examples are here given, future generations IC chip, surfacing imaging to locate gas and oil, oysters here, high risk and high value of project technology breakdown breakthrough with the tremendous commercial potentials also there. Here examples are here, embryonic and DNA treatment, the new kind of metal alloys, white elephant projects that one time show promise but are no longer viable. These are examples here, products of the saturated market, a potent energy with the toxic side effects also. Then there is a point number 511 here is a case study there. Research and development, that is R&D project choice prioritization at present issue of strategic significance of Novartis here. In the pharmaceutical firm, decisions regarding the project portfolio are vital to the feasibility and success of this firm also. Need commitment of huge investment also. The London Business School, that is case begins with the synopsis of the pharmaceutical firm and challenges in the development of process of drugs, along with the huge requirements also. So these are some points of the case study. And here are, there is also at the end of this unit you find there is summary. Then there are also some key concepts here, organization strategy, then second is portfolio, and these are the two key concepts here. Then you will find the next unit is, that is unit number 6, that will be here. Unit number 6 will be project selection and methods and investment criteria there. There you will find that there is a project selection. There are some points must be here. Recognize that there are some basic unit objectives here. Understanding calculation of cost of capital, then know the concept of NPV, IR, then ROI. These are the new concepts must be here, and those are the points must be here, and those are the points must be here. Unit number 6, project selection methods and investment criteria. There are some introduction, then objectives, financial feasibility. Those are the points here. Net present value, intermediate capital, and you will find that the is the given here, is the point that is of here is given here. Some points must be here, and those points are be here. Some of the points must be here. Financial feasibility, estimate the cost and benefits of the project, assess the riskiness of the project, calculate the cost of capital, compute criteria of merit, and judge the project is good or bad, balancing the portfolio for risk and risk level. Here, calculating the cost of capital, it is weighted average cost. Various sources of finance for the firm are there. Here is the example cost of equity 16% proportion 50%, then cost of preference 12% proportion 40%, and cost of debt that is 8% proportion 10% here. There is also some of the cost of capital is here 16 multiplied by 0.5 plus 12 multiplied by 0.4 plus 8 multiplied by 0.1 is equal to 12.4 here. There are some categories of investment criteria also. First one is a category discounting criteria. Then second is net present value. Third is benefit cost ratio BCR. Then fourth is return on investment ROI here. Non-discounting criteria payback period here. Net present value is the sum of the present value of all cash flows minus positive as well as negative minus that are expected to occur over the life of the project here. Here NPV is equal to CT upon into bracket 1 plus R bracket complete N minus investment here. For the period T time here 1 to Tn here, where CT is the cash flow at the end of the year. Then second is N is the life of the project. R is the discount rate. It is the net benefit over and above compensation for time and risk here. Accept the project if NPV is positive. Reject the project if NPV is negative here. There are some properties also. Values of the firm, present value of the project plus net present value of prospective projects also there. When a firm terminates an existing project which has negative NPV based on its expected future cash flow, the value of the firm increases by that amount here. But when firm divests itself of an existing project and the price is greater or lesser than present value of the anticipated cash flow of the project, the value of the firm will increase or decrease with the divestiture here. When a firm takes on new project with the positive NP, the value of the firm may drop if NPV is not line with the high expectations of investors here. There are some when the firm makes acquisition and pays price in the excess of present value, the expected cash flow from the acquisition, it is ranking or taking on a negative. Here NPV project and hence will be diminish the value of the firm also. There are some points about the intermediate cash flow also. Here the cash flow are invested at the cost of capital also here. Cash flows that occur between the initiation and termination of the projects are invested at a rate of return equal to the cost of capital here. A PV calculation permits the time variation discount rates here. Example number 1 is given here. Year 1 to 5, that 0 to 5, then cash flow 1 lakh, then 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 3 lakh, and 3 lakh 50,000. Cost of capital rate is here 10% here. Then you will find that here is the point total 1 lakh upon 1.10, then 2 lakh plus there 2 lakh 1.1 square, then again 2 lakh upon 1.1 square, then plus 3 lakh upon 1.13 cube there, again plus 3 lakh upon 1.414, again 3 plus 3 lakh upon 1.1 fifth here, and the answer will be 5272. In the second example, it is also given that the last example, an answer to this is also given here 5.5, sorry, 500, 5592 is the answer to this solution of example 2 here. Then there are some modified net present value is there. There is also modified net present value. Calculate the terminal value of the project cash inflow using reinvestment rate that reflect the probability of investment here. Here, TV is equal to CF1 into bracket 1 plus R bracket complete N minus T here, where TV is the terminal value of the project's cash flows. CFI is the cash inflow at the end of the year. T and R are the reinvestment rates here. NPV is equal to TV upon into bracket 1 plus R upon bracket complete N minus investment policy here. Then here you will find that investment outlay project X and project Y. Year 1 31,000 71,000, year 2 40,000 40,000, year 3 50,000 40,000, year 4 70,000 20,000. Reinvestment rate 14% and 20% for X and Y here. For X here, TV is equal to 14% of 2 lakh 24,100, and NPV will be 43,614. Then TV at 20% will be for 241,168, and PV 54,770. This is for X. For Y, there is also project Y is there, and it has also 14% of the project will be 222,774. Then NPV is equal to 42,158 there, and this is the solution for it. Then ROI here, investment 1 million, profit before interest and taxes to 50,000, 2 lakh 50,000. That is ROI, that means return on investment will be 2 lakh 50,000 upon 10 lakh will be 100 of 25% here. Then benefit cost ratio. This is the ratio, as the name suggests here, ratio between present value of inflow or cost invested in the project to the present value outflow, which is the value of return from the project. Projects that have a higher benefit cost ratio or lower cost benefit ratio are generally chosen over others here also. Then there are some points of the here are also given. Benefit cost ratio is equal to into bracket PVB bracket complete upon I here. Here PVB means present value of benefit there. Here I is the initial investment, and net benefit cost ratio is that is of here BCR minus 1. BCR in BCR rule accept more than 1, more than 0, except is equal to 1 is equal to bracket. Less than 1 is a second is initial investment. Then there are some per year, year 1, year 25,000, 40,000, 40,000, 50,000. Here R is equal to 12%, rate is 12%. Then BCR will be 1.145, and BCR will be 0.25. Now the next point is that is of payback period is the ratio of total cash to the average per period. In simpler terms, here it is the time necessary to recover the cost of invested in the project here also. The payback period is the basic project selection method. As the name suggests here, the payback period takes into consideration of payback period of the investment, and it is time frame that is also time frame for the project here. It is the payback period is preferred since the organization can regain the original investment faster. There are some two advantages. It is simple both for concept and application. It favors projects which generates substantial cash inflow. Then there are some points of the it is useful for the company to in present face with the problems of liquidity, but it has also some limitations. It fails to consider the time value of money. It ignores the cash inflow beyond the payback period. It is measured the project's capacity, capital recovery, not profitability. It measures the project's liquidity but does not indicate liquidity position of the firm as a whole. Then there is discounted payback period. It takes into account time value of money, cash inflows converted into present value, then find cumulative net cash flow, and the corresponding period shows the discounted payback period also there. Then there is an example here is given for you. Example 3 here. Here first 0 year cash inflow minus 10,000, present value minus 10,000, and cumulative is also minus 10,000. For first year, cash inflow 3,000, then present value is equal to here 2,727. How it is came here? Then for second year 4,000, then 2,478. It is minus 4,795. It has come just like here. You will find that 10,000 minus 2,727, answer will be minus 7,273 here. So in this way, there are some points here. Assuming that 10% discount payback period between third and fourth year, say about 3.5, that is addition of 3 plus 4, 7 divided by 2. That means here within 3.5 years, the payback period will be there. Now, there are internal rate of return, IRR. Here it is the discount rate which makes NPV equal to 0. Investment here CT upon into bracket 1 plus R bracket complete. For T is equal to 1 to here is also there. Then accept if IIR is greater than 0. Reject if it is then the cost less than cost of capital also there. There is example 4 is given for you here. So here is the example 1 lakh, then 30,000, 30,000, 40,000, 44,000. Then here 1 lakh is equal to 30,000 upon 1 plus R bracket complete plus 30,000 upon 1 plus R bracket complete square, then plus 40,000 upon 1 plus R cube plus 45,000 upon 1 plus R fourth here. Finding R using the trial and error method here. Then determine the net present value, then find the sum of absolute, calculate the ratio. Then there is also return on 15% and 802 NPV. 16% rate NPV will be 1,359 here. Some of the absolute values are 2,161, ratio will be here 802 upon 2,161, that is 0.37. IR will be 15 plus 0.37, that is 15.37%. If the cost of capital say 10%, then accept the project. Then there is also modified internal rate of return here. Calculation, present value, PVC cash flow. Then example 5 is given for you here. And 0, 120 cash flow minus 1 year minus 80, 2 year 20, 3 year 60, then 4 year 80 is there. Then there is also some of the points must be here. There is also next unit is here is that is of here fifth year 10, 100, sixth year 120, cost of capital 15%. Here solution is given 1 PVC is equal to 120 plus 80 upon 1.15 bracket complete is equal to 189.6 here, and TV will be here 20 into bracket 1.15 bracket complete 4 plus 60 1.15 bracket complete 3 plus 80 in 1.15 square plus 100. Here 1896 is equal to 467 upon 1 plus MIRR 6 here. Here MIRR here will be here, that is the point it is given here. Then there are some points of the here are also given modified statement here, modified internal rate of return here. Then there are some trial and errors method also there. And these are the methods also given here. Take R is equal to 0, then R is equal to 9. Some of the absolute values were 12,060 ratio will be 416 upon 12,060, it is 0.35, and IR 9.34 here. So in this way, you will find a summary is given at the end of each unit. There are also some key terms are there. There are key concepts, financial feasibility of the project. It is the key concept here. In this way, we shall stop here because the next lecture is for total quality management and Six Sigma is there. It is also there are some points must be here noted, be noted that the unit number 7 is there. Then there is also unit number 7 is there, is also unit 7, defining the project here. There are some units defining the objectives are given here, introduction and objectives are here given, and those points must be here. Unit objective, need of the project, a discipline structure method, then to measure performance, to plan organization, then ensure all tasks are identified, and participation of full understanding of the work here. And defining the project here, it is the definition of the end result or mission. The project in specific, tangible, and measurable terms define the possible deliverable. Then focus on the purpose of the throughout the life cycle, and scope of the should be developed under the direction of the project management customers here. Here, point number 7.4 is that a project scope checklist, then deliverables, milestones, technical requirements, limit and executions, reviews and with the customer. Here there are some project objectives. Define then project objectives, milestones, then significant of the major segment, it should be natural. Technical requirement to ensure required performance, speed, mileage, capacity. These are some points must be here. Then there is limits of execution, maintenance and repair. Then execution define boundary. Then here reviews the with the customers also. In this way, we shall stop here because the next unit is next point subject is MMG 401 here. is the point that is the lowest delivery and cost accountant group working packages. Then there are also some work packages. Then define communication. Then WBS follows organization structure. Then WBS records cost of function. It should be made output is oriented. Define sub deliverables. Then there are some deliverables details. Subdivision deliverable is feature divided and then work packages also. Here work package, it is defines the work, identifies time to complete the work package also here. Identifies the time, space, budget to com. Then identifies resources needed to complete. Identify the single person responsible for. Then there are identifications of monitoring point of measuring. Then there is also integrating WBS with the organization. Here WBS is used to link organization units also there. Then there are some points must be here and those points are here.